This man is a UFC fighter. You know what I mean? This dude is cold-blooded. Mr. Nite Train, man. How did you get your nickname?
I love my nickname. How I got my nickname is back when I was an amateur fighter. So when I started training back in, I'll never forget the day I walked into a gym was June 2nd, 2011. And what's funny is the first day, my first thing of training was Muay Thai. And my coach at the time was Paul Chambers. He beat my butt that day. I came in as a street dude. Yeah. And he was an actual Muay Thai fighter. He fought for other promotions and he beat my butt, man. And it really put in perspective where I was in the world. You know what I mean? But after that, I got really into jiu-jitsu. But my nickname back in the day was My Bad. I was like My Bad. Like how to explain this? If I almost like walk into you. You know how people say, I'm sorry, my bad was my thing. Like, my bad, my bad. But like, I would say it so much that everybody hated it. That's why they named me My Bad. My Bad. So they would be like, Jared, my bad, Gooden. Like, again, that's somewhere out there on YouTube. Check it out. You know what I mean? But find it. What's crazy, I'll never forget, I fought here in Georgia. It was my last amateur fight. Okay. My coach told me I was fighting for the Georgia Amateur 170 belt. My coach even told me if I win the belt, he'll let me go pro. And not only that, he said if I win by submission, he'll give me my purple belt in the cage because I was a blue belt at the time. That was huge, for me. You know what I mean? Okay. And what's funny is like the fight kicks off. You know, I throw a little BS out there. I take the homeboy down. I go to mount. And like all I'm thinking about is winning the belt and getting my purple belt, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I see an arm, so I go for an arm bar. What sucks is like as I'm going for it, like in the moment, everything's going slow motion for me. So it goes fast for y'all, but it's slow motion for me. So like as I'm rounding the arm and I'm going for it, I'm like, I've got it. I'm already imagining myself in my purple belt in the championship. Yeah. As I'm matching that, he's slipping his arm out, and I'm feeling like, oh my god! And like it's funny because it changes from like. My mind from like seeing myself in a new purple belt and a championship belt is going to like horror. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy.
And you looked at coach and said, "My bad."
No, for real. Like, and it's crazy. His homeboy got out of my arm bar, and I was pressed up against the cage, and he dropped some bombs. Oh, like just blah, blah. And what's crazy is I remember like fighting to get out of that, and I remember getting up, and I'm thinking. Get away, create some space, get your composure back. Yeah, I'm trying to get away. What's funny is I'm Bambi. Like, remember that is like you ever seen a new deer? Like try to walk, falling down. I have trying to move around. My left leg is dead. Like it doesn't know how to move. Like so, I'm almost falling while trying to create space. The weirdest thing. But what's hilarious is like from there for 2 rounds, he's beating my butt, and I'll never forget this, man. My coach at the time, his name was Coach Pat, Papa Pat. He even told me, he's like, man, if you get on top. And just throw some ground and pound, he'll turn over. You'll just rear naked choke him. That's right. And boom. Literally, I did that. Like the fight, the third round started. I threw some BS, took him down, got in the mount, started throwing some ground and pound. He turned, and I rear naked choked him with like 2 seconds to spare. Like it's funny. So like I was about to lose that fight if I didn't get that choke. Yeah. With 2 seconds left, I won. Nice. I'll never forget. I won the belt. I go home. My family. So I have family in Georgia and in Alabama. My family from Alabama and Georgia came to watch me fight. My uncle used to draw. I can't remember for DC or Marvel. I gotta ask him, but he used to draw. I can't remember. But he used to draw for them. And so my mom asked him, we're on the living room. I'm sitting with a new championship. And mom asked him, hey, what would you name Jared if you got the choice? Because she hated my nickname, My Bad. She understood why I was named that. She couldn't stand it. But so my uncle looked at me for a good second. He's like, Nite Train. Yeah. And I'll never forget that he drug it out to Nite Train. And so I asked him, I'm like, why Nite Train? He's like, because he just saw me fight. He's like, because you're always moving forward in the fight like a train. Yeah. And then he's like, because you're dark as fuck. I'm like, God damn it, man. Yeah. Took a good thing and turned it bad, man. Like,
wasn't it correct me if I'm wrong, Celine, wasn't it a drink back in the day called Nite Train, an alcoholic drink? Yeah.
Really?
Okay. Oh. I thought you was about to come with like,
no.
Because you strong like Nite Train.
No.
It's a black train.
I'm a dark train. That's the worst thing, man.
That's a cold nickname, though, bro.
I appreciate you. What's funny?
Somebody telling me, hey, man, you got another fight. couple months, but it's gonna be Nite Train. I'm like,
but then the
how many
choo-choo
years
go with
did he
it.
do?
I appreciate you. What's funny is I remember telling my coaches what my uncle said. You know what I mean? I'm like, my uncle said, "Oh, Nite Train be a cool nickname." I thought I laughed it off. I thought it was stupid. But my coach, remember, they looked at each other. They looked at me. They're like, "That's fucking excellent." I'm like, "Are you serious?"
That's a great nickname.
Yeah, I appreciate you. And it's stuck ever since, man. And like,
Yeah.
I grew into it. Like at first, I hated it, but like I love it. Now.
And it's different, you know. We're not doing the same old shit that everybody else want to do. You know what I'm saying? The lion, or the bear, or the you know, all that crap.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it looks good. I like it. It's you, and they don't know who it is, so it fits you.
And
it's
it
original.
fits your fighting too.
It fits your
Thank
body.
you. Yeah. I'm moving
I
forward.
mean, that was
Dude, nothing can stop a train. You know.